Former Formula One driver Romain Grosjean will get his first IndyCar opportunity tomorrow at Barber Motorsports Park, where he will be testing with several other IndyCar teams. In this video, we'll break down everything that you need to know about Romain Grosjean's IndyCar move and in particular, his first IndyCar test. Now, in case you missed the announcement, Grosjean will be participating in most of the IndyCar races this season, driving a car for Dale Coyne Racing, in partnership with NASCAR team Rick Ware Racing. The car is fully funded and will carry the number 51. Now, the Dale Coyne Racing team, while not the absolute front runner in IndyCar, is a fairly competitive organization. In IndyCar, they have scored 6 wins in the series since 2009. The last one came at St. Petersburg on the streets in 2018, courtesy of Grosjean's fellow Frenchman, Sébastien Bourdais. The circuit at Barber Motorsports Park will give Grosjean a fantastic opportunity to learn exactly what it's going to take to be competitive in IndyCar. The circuit is a 16-turn, 2.3-mile circuit, or, I guess in European terms, 3.8-kilometer natural terrain road course located in Birmingham, Alabama. Now, this is the same track that hosted Fernando Alonso's first and currently only IndyCar road course experience, and he had very positive things to say about this particular track. It's old school, and perhaps more importantly, especially for this year, this will be the track that will host the first IndyCar race of the season on April 18th. So it's a very important test for those trying to set a positive tone for the 2021 season. Go fast in Barber, and you might have the confidence to go fast the rest of the season. Now let's wind the clock back a bit to 2017, back when visor cam footage was something that was readily available, so Graham Rahal can take us for a lap at Barber Motorsports Park, and you can see just what a driver is going to experience at this fantastic circuit. Now, Romain Grosjean is not committed to the full IndyCar series this season. He will for sure race on all of the road and street tracks on the calendar, but will for sure skip the doubleheader at Texas Motor Speedway, a 1.5-mile high-banked oval, and this year's Indianapolis 500, of course, a flatter but longer 2.5-mile rectangular oval. But he has opened up the possibility later on in the season to possibly run some of the short ovals, particularly mentioning Gateway Raceway in Illinois. And possibly next year could move to a full season depending on his comfort level, not only on ovals if he gets an opportunity to either test or race on one before the end of the year, but also just in general with his IndyCar career. Possibly if he feels competitive enough to go for the championship, I can't imagine that he wouldn't at least take a serious look at it. Now, for this year, it's unclear exactly who would fill the seat that Grosjean will vacate on the ovals. Particularly important is the Indianapolis 500, which is one of the tracks that Dale Coyne Racing is much more competitive at, or very competitive at. But several names are in the running, including former Haas F1 teammates Santino Ferrucci and Pietro Fittipaldi. as well as names that have been mentioned, James Davison, or possibly even Zach Veach. Now, when we're talking about Grosjean testing tomorrow, he is going to be going up against some of the elite drivers in IndyCar. Several teams will be in attendance at this test, though it will not be a full field. Obviously, because Romain Grosjean is there, Dale Coyne Racing will be there. And not only will Romain Grosjean be testing tomorrow, it will also be his teammate Ed Jones, who returns to the team for the first time since 2017. If you watched the 2017 Indy 500, of course, you may remember that Ed Jones had a fantastic race there, finished third, and was actually the top finishing rookie, despite the fact that the Rookie of the Year honors ended up going to Fernando Alonso. But when we're talking about who Grosjean is going to stack up tomorrow, at least in terms of Team Penske, it's a who's who, and all four of their drivers will be testing tomorrow. That means Scott McLaughlin, the Supercars champion, currently reigning Supercars champion. Obviously, he's going to be racing in IndyCar full-time for the captain this year, but also Joseph Newgarden, a series champion and one of the best drivers in the series. Simon Pagenaud, winner of the 2019 Indianapolis 500 and 2016 Series Championship. Will Power, one of the fastest drivers in the series, usually tests really well. Barber is one of the tracks he's very fast at. But it's not just Team Penske that's going to be there either. We're also going to have Ray Hall Letterman Lanigan Racing testing there, of course. Namesake of the team, Graham Rahal will be there, as well as defending Indianapolis 500 champion Takuma Sato. AJ Foyt Racing will be there, and Sebastian Bourdais is one of the fastest drivers on this type of a track. In fact, one of his greatest drives of his career, as far as I'm concerned, was him racing at Barber in 2012 with a Lotus engine that was probably about 100 horsepower below the rest of the field. As well, AJ Foyt Racing will be bringing their other full-time driver, Dalton Kellett, from Canada. This will be his first full-time season, but he ran a partial season last year. And finally, rounding out the testing field for Barber, going up against Romain Grosjean, you're going to have Connor Daly for Ed Carpenter Racing, as well as Rinus VeeKay, who was super impressive and came on very strong at the end of last year. So, that's everything you need to know about Romain Grosjean's test day that is coming up at Barber Motorsports Park. Stay tuned to this channel and subscribe, because I'm going to try my best to get some accurate information, hopefully full times and speeds, and exactly how Romain is able to stack up against the IndyCar field. So be sure to look for that coverage coming to this channel very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been David Land on YouTube. Subscribe for more motorsport content, and I will see you in the next video.